evening, Muse. We are so glad you're here with us. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Lay all your fears and all your doubts aside. Let go of all the hurt you hold inside. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Can you feel the love of all who've gathered round? You are worthy of this gift of love right now. Sing it with us. You are welcome here, just the way you are. Just the way you are, you're wanted here. You are wanted here. So go ahead and open up your heart. So open up your heart. Well, who'd have known that who you are is enough? And who'd have known that you could be so loved? Well, we knew, now you know, yeah, we knew, now you know, you are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are wanted here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Bringing it home, Molly. You're bringing it home. Yeah. All right. So now that your hearts are open, your voices are coming through loud and clear. What are you grateful for this morning? I bet you're grateful for all these smiling faces to your right, to your left, to your front, to your back. So why don't you just go ahead, if you feel so inclined, and move around and say good morning to someone. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, healing day. This healing, healing day. Good morning, online community. We love you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, healing day. This healing day. How about for my friends, my wonderful friends? Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, wonderful friends. My wonderful friends. Let's give some thanks for our radiant health. What do you think? Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant health. My radiant health. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. All right, now, I know this is fun. I know y'all got some hugs in you, but I'm going to need you to come on back to me. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. One more time, let's break it down, Gina. Hands together, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ready? Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing 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 day. Thank you so much. We have quite a lot of energy going on this morning. This is fun. So we have a reading from our Science of Mind magazine by one of our founding members, Kathleen. Come on up and share with us if you would. It's post-hurricane energy. We are very grateful.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. They warm my heart. Good morning, honey. Today's reading is from yesterday, October 1st, in the Science of Mind magazine. The title is, There Is No Other. In whatever way any come to me, in that same way I grant them favor. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 11. God is in you. I know that for sure. God is in you. God is in everybody else. There is one person with a capital P. All people are in this one person. Every person is a personification of this one. Therefore, there is something in you that is one with every other person you will ever meet. Solve your problem by never again believing anything else. Identify yourself with that one in everyone you meet. Know that everyone you meet is just a little different expression of that one. And meet them as that one, and you will meet yourself in that one. Effective Prayer, page 27. Do you know who the author is this month?
I do. My dear friend, Reverend Dr. Jesse Jennings, who is an amazing teacher and minister from right outside of Houston, Texas, in Spring, Texas. He's the contributor this month, so I highly encourage you to check out the magazine this month. You can find it online. It's wonderful, and he is one of my favorite folks in the world.
Thank you, Christy. While we can start anywhere with this teaching, there's no better place than oneness. The creative energy of the universe, or God, is fully present at every point within itself. So one of those points of full expression is the individual self, and another of these points is the self of whoever we happen to be interacting with. As we realize this, challenges in connection and communication harmonize and resolve. We discover there is no ultimate oppositional other. Think about that. Our silent inner knowing of a shared legacy as expressions of the one melts away fear, opening in the place where it stood a broad passage into mutual understanding and respect, possibly even collaboration toward shared goals and lasting friendship. Further, we meet ourselves in that one as more of our motives and intentions service into recognizable consciousness. We see ourselves in other person and recognize ourselves. We see where we may have hidden power. The affirmation for today, if you'd repeat after me. Today contains joy and happiness and is filled with peace.
Today contains joy and happiness and is filled with peace.
And so it is.
Sure. You're welcome.
Thank you, Kathleen.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. So I'd like to give a shout out to someone who's not here, and that is one of our members, Janice Decosta, who has been very active in our community for some time now. She brought to you the prosperity moments when we were at Magnolia Woods. You remember that? That was a lot of fun, and organized other people to share their prosperity moments. She also stepped onto our board and was serving in that capacity, and we want to give a shout out of celebration. She has a new job. She's been promoted. She's moving into wonderful things, and she's moving off of the board because of that. So we just give a shout out to Janice of thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. So the board, we were talking, and we're like, okay, so who comes to mind as someone who's been in the teaching for a while, who understands what we're about, who is not afraid to step up and be involved and is already doing so? Any idea who could have possibly come to mind? So Shari immediately came to all of our minds, and we asked her, and she said yes. So as she's coming up to be our platform person of the day, please welcome our newest board member, Shari Hill.
Thank you. Let's see, is this thing on? I am so humbled and grateful and excited about this new journey or continual journey. So thank you. Thank you again. So, all right. And now, if you all can read along, we're going to read the vision and mission. So our vision is that we are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. Thank you. And our mission, we connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. Thank you. And I love the sacred service. And now for our announcements. We're going to keep this energy going. We're going to be excited. Come on. All right. So Spirit has some new plans for us. We are going to be here next week at the Evening Muse, continually having our services here until we let you know. So again, just keep us lifted up in excitement, and we're just knowing the greater is coming and is here, is present. And so we are receptive to all the new and prosperity that is abound within. So now after service today, we'll be meeting in Amelie's. So please join us after service. And also, please be on the lookout for your newsletter that's coming and social media posts to keep you all in the know. So we have a lot of good things that are happening. And we still have the practitioner celebration. And that will be, is it October?
On the 23rd, this month, yeah.
Yes, so. We are not doing any work today after service or on Tuesday at the new facility. So we're just going to be meeting at Amelie's. So thank you for that, Kathleen. So right now, everything is just on a hold.
For our part, there's still things happening. It's just stuff that we can't do. So they're having to bring some people in that can work on the floors. It's beyond our expertise. And so once we get that done, then we'll be ready to jump back into full gear. Anyone that's welcome, anyone that's willing and ready to help, we will definitely welcome that. Thank you, Shari.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Molly.
All right. So, and for You turned, is it on there? There we go. All right, so let's just take a few moments to settle in. There's lots of bouncy energy. It's fun, but it's also an opportunity for us to just welcome it right into our heart space and anchor it. We anchor it with the breath. We anchor it with the energy of surrender, not surrendering outside of ourselves to any power out there, but recognizing there's a power and a presence within us, and we just fall into that grace. We fall into that order. We fall into that love, that intelligence. And so just become even more comfortable in your chair. For the next few moments, let's just have an intentional time of opening into willingness. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. Fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love with that conscious awareness, that intentional free fall into spirit. I release it, all the ideas of how I think things should unfold. I release it, trusting and knowing that the highest, greatest good for myself, for all involved, is what's taking place now and always. There is God in this moment. There is good in this moment. I embrace this moment exactly as it is. I surrender, knowing that love surrounds me, love holds me, love moves through me, love is me. And I am love meeting love everywhere I go. I expect it. I look for it. I look from it. I am love meeting love. I surrender any ideas, any limited ideas less than that truth. Right here and right now. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into of love. That's what's waiting. That's what's around us always. So I choose to be still. I choose in this moment to just rest in that stillness, to be still and know that there is one power and one presence. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still and know still and know that I am Shalom, Shanti, Salam, peace. Shalom, Shanti, Salam, peace. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am. There's only God, by whatever name we give it, only one. La ilaha, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Be still and know that I am this one I am, this great I am. It's moving through and it's breathing as each of us. It is the holy light that is the light of all creation, shining in and as me, shining in and as you, as each of us. There's only that one holy light. I am it. You are it. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. This is the truth of who you are. Loved, loving, and lovable. You are light. You are love. You are beauty. There's only that one magnificent source moving through all of creation. I trust. I am strength and love. I am strength and love. I this oneness. I breathe, I breathe, I breathe. From this awareness of oneness, from knowing that I am connected, always inseparable from the God of my understanding, that which created me. I know that all of life is a movement toward the recognition of my wholeness, my holiness. And so I allow it. Thank you. I open my mind, my heart, my life to be an instrument of the divine, to show up as love, to show up as grace and light for myself and for others. I am. To just reside within you. Take some deep breaths. Anchor that truth. Let's take one more deep breath together and release it audibly. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Some of you are up on the ceiling, aren't you? Thank you, Brenda and Gina. That's awesome. Such a new experience for me to have someone play for me while I sing. That's so cool. Thank you. I'm getting there. My thumb is recovering. I'm almost back to normal. It's been an interesting jolt me out of my routine, though. I had a little accident last weekend, for those of you who missed it, and for those of you who would rather I not go into the details, I won't again, so you're welcome. But all of life is a movement toward the recognition of our wholeness. All of life. Or as Ram Dass says, everyone and everything is an experience that you experience, everyone and everything you experience is a portal for your transformation. Everyone and everything is there for you. Woo! Is there for you. Everyone and everything that you experience is a portal for your transformation. Another thing that Ram Dass used to say a lot that I loved is that I treat people like trees. That's how he gets to that. Let me tell you this. Everyone, everything is experienced for as a portal of your transformation. He got there, I'm pretty sure, by treating everyone as trees. He said, I practice turning people into trees, which means I appreciate them just the way they are. So what if we could turn all of our experiences and all the people in our experience into trees and just enjoy them as they are, not try to change them, just enjoy, maybe hug them occasionally. Sit under them for shade, be with them, but not try and change them. Whew. I showed up this morning, sat in the circle, and I said, well, we're not doing what we normally do today because today I want to talk about surrender. Why? Because I needed to remember what I know. So Reverend Ned was happy to kick us right off with an empowering idea of surrender, which is releasing a limited idea for a greater idea. Y'all, I spent my whole day yesterday micromanaging life, texting and calling and organizing and looking up things and deciding exactly what needed to be done in what order for us to be able to be in the new space next Sunday because it was going to happen. And I did it, man. I did all my texting, all my typing, all my things. and everybody was ready to go on a Sunday. Joe was like, well, this Joe over here, Joe Sproul, he was like, well, I'll just skip service. I'll go pick up the sander, and then I'll meet y'all over there. I'm like, okay, I got a team. We're going to meet you. We're going to skip lunch. Angie's like, you got to eat. And I'm like, no, we don't. We're going to be there, and we're just going to work, and then we'll come back on Tuesday, and then probably Wednesday, and we're going to go to Savannah for this wedding, but we're going to come back and work, and we're going to be in there on Sunday. And then I get this text right as I lay my head on the pillow from Stephen saying, hey, sweetness, the floors are going to need more expertise than we have. And so we're calling somebody in next week, which translates to all my dominoes went because nothing can happen on our end until the floors are done. So I was like, attached much? I was. And it happens so easily. You know, you're in your mind. And I keep hearing my friend Addie Watkins singing, all is well and unfolding as it should, except when it's not unfolding the way I think it should. And then I'm like, no. Ever been there? Yeah. So it is good. It's perfect. It's unfolding exactly as it should. And I'm trusting in that. I'm back to trusting in that because it feels better. Trust me on that. It feels better to trust. It feels better to fall into faith. It feels better to remember that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. See, we have a finite mind, but we are made of the infinite mind. And so there are things that we can't even fathom. There are things that we can't even understand that are playing together for our good. Last week or the week before, we were supposed to get here at like 9 to rehearse stuff with the band, and I think we got here like 9:05. But I was afraid we were going to be really late, and I'm always thinking like, why? What's the reason? And we got a little ways down the road, and there was a tractor trailer completely on its side, and I went, oh, thanks God. That's the reason I was 5 minutes behind my schedule, right? Don't be so attached. I'm telling this to myself, to your schedule, to the way you think things need to unfold, to miss the beauty of what you just missed, to miss the beauty of what you just got skirted out of the way of. That's surrender. That's letting go and letting God take care of the details. You see, we set our course. That's our job. Set our course. What do you want? What do you want to be, have, create, stand for, right? Get real clear on that. But then you got to do that releasing part. I release and I let go, and I let that higher power bigger than me, that knows more than me, that is expressing as me, absolutely, but I'm not all that it is. It needs to come through me with my willingness, my uninhibited heart, right? Just allowing that free flow to move through. And it's sometimes messy, and we don't like it. And it's like the hurricane, and there's all this chaos, and you're like, wow, there's a lot of spaghetti strings just flying out there as our life. But it's about finding that peace in the midst of the chaos, right? Finding that space that you can be anchored in, the order in the chaos, the peace in the storm. And you can have it, I promise. You may forget it for a minute, like I did for about 5 minutes as I laid my head on the pillow last night. And I was like, it's okay. Or like I do, people think I never get frustrated. That's not true. I just operate differently in frustration than I used to. I just operate differently in chaos or disappointment, right? Because there's so much to be grateful for. I promise you, if you make gratitude a daily practice, what you'll find is what you appreciate appreciates in value. You heard that little play on words? What you appreciate appreciates. So if you want life to just get richer and richer and richer, start looking for how rich it already is. Start seeing the places where you've been thinking you knew best and you had to control it, and let it go and let it just flow. You see, it's in that resting space that we grow anyway. Trust my muscles right now. I'm going to tell you. It's in the resting space. I got teleported back to my college days this past week because I was determined I was going to get that floor done. I was popping up tiles. My hamstrings are still screaming. But what I remember from my college basketball days is that the trainer would always tell us, make sure you alternate, right? You do your legs, then you do your arms, then you do your legs, then you do your arms, because you give your muscles a day to recuperate, because that's where they grow. They grow when you give them a second to rest. We grow when we give ourselves a second to rest, when we lay down the things that we're holding on to. And sometimes we need to just let go of some things, right? Just totally purge them. And sometimes maybe they're still good and we just need to dust them off a little bit, polish them up, recycle or upcycle, right, Dallas? Dallas was helping at the New Space the other day, and we were talking about how cool it was that Bethany and Stephen had done a lot of repurposing of materials. And we were talking about the upcycling, right? Instead of just recycling, upcycling, making something new out of it. And I said, oh, that's a good talk title, Upcycle Your Life. And then I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Now I know what it means for me. And so for me in this moment, it means, what do I need to let go of? Well, attachment, clearly. What is something that else, forcing, pushing, what's something that I could pull out and make better, make me better by polishing off and putting back into more practice, surrender, faith, intuition. Y'all, my gut was telling me this is not going to happen on Sunday. It's not going to happen on Tuesday. I don't know why. And I was like, shut up. I'm busy. I'm planning. Shh. Intuition is something that needed to be upcycled in me. It needed to be brushed off, polished off, put back into a more permanent, more prominent role in my life, because intuition is how Spirit talks to us. That's how Spirit moves through us, is our intuition. And so often we're telling it to shut up. Yeah. We need to listen, to learn to listen. To learn to listen and to recognize there's only one thing happening, and that is the expression of Spirit into form. And so being in service to that is what we're here to do. Being service, or as my teacher David said just the other day, in service to the one life and inviting it to express and reveal itself as us. Can we be in service? That's sacred service. Being in service to that one power and presence that's showing up all the time and inviting it to be fully present in us and as us. And then we recognize that everyone and everything we experience is a portal for our transformation. Everyone and everything is a portal for our transformation. I can't say that very fast. It feels so good to just be, doesn't it? When you just take a deep breath and you just be, it feels so good. When I was getting stitched up on the side of the stage last week, had a great set, by the way, but after that it was a little hairy. My 3-year-old niece saw the whole thing. I had to turn away. She watched the whole thing and held my hand. And y'all know what she said because you've heard it before. Take a deep breath. Auntie Tristy, it's okay. Living like a kid, that's magic. That's spirituality at its finest. When we can live like a little kid and treat everything as something new and something good for us. Like, whoa, look at this. What's this? Well, it's mud, honey. I know, isn't it great? Like, whatever it is, isn't it great? Treating everyone like they're a friend, treating everything like it's the new best thing. Oh, when did we lose that, right? I hope you're tapping back into it if you lost it. I know I am. That's why I surround myself with kids all the time, and music and art and trees and hammocks. The things that make your soul come alive, the things that remind you of the truth of your being, that you are one with this Creator and that you are divinely guided, protected, and instructed on everything to do as long as you're not telling that instruction to shut up. Right? Let's be in that space of allowing everything to be magic. Allowing everything to be magic and seeing what we can create between that's in that space they call the dash between when we were born and when we leave this plane, that space between our dash. Let's fill it with magic. Can I get an old-fashioned amen on that? Now, let's sing about it, y'all. What do you think? So Ellie definitely inspired this song. Here we go. Before the milestones turn to tombstones, let's see what life can bring. Present with every moment, looking for the joy in everything. Living for the ones who can't now, with thank you on my tongue. Before the milestones turn to tombstones, let's find some love for everyone. Living like a kid, yeah, like I used to, where everyone's a friend and everything's new. It's a simple life and a peaceful mind. I know what I find is a mighty fine kind of life. A mighty fine kind of life. The choice inside our dash can be so hard to see. Prisoners of our own thoughts, not knowing we are free. Believe in the power that moves you. Design a life you choose. Then get yourself out of your own way. You've arrived, got nothing to prove. Living like a kid, yeah, like I used to, where everyone's a friend and everything's new. It's a simple life and a peaceful mind. I know what you'll find is a mighty fine kind of life. Living like a kid, yeah, like I used to, where everyone's a friend and everything's new. It's a simple life and a peaceful mind. I know what I find is a mighty fine kind of life. Living like a kid, yeah, like I used to, where everyone's a friend and everything's new. It's a simple life and a peaceful mind. I know what I find is a mighty fine kind of life. It's a mighty fine kind of life. Before the milestones turn to tombstones, let's see what life can bring. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Christy. It's always so rich. Thank you for being here. I tell you, I'm still vibrating from that service, and to know to release and let go. I will be carrying that with me this week. And so now for us to affirm the children and the nephew. Okay, so kids, we see you, we hear you, and we appreciate you, and we love you just the way you are. And now we're going to do our conscious giving.
Oh, and by the way, those QR codes that I've been having on the announcements forever, and I keep saying, never mind, they're not there. They're there now. Thank you, Angie.
Yay!
So, yeah, if you want to pay, if you want to donate electronically, you can do that. Sorry.
Great. No. So again, you can just use your phones to contribute. So the conscious giving affirmation is divine love, moving through me, blesses and multiplies. All that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life.
Thank you, God, for the good in my life. am thankful, so grateful in this moment right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right now. What are you grateful for this morning, y'all? Think about it and sing it into this song. Right here, right now. I am thankful, so grateful in this moment right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful. And for you, Molly, right here, right now. I am thankful, so grateful in this moment right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right now. And so right here in this moment, I'm thankful, so grateful for each and every person in this room, online, and in our experience as the Carolina Center for Spiritual Awakening. So grateful. Thankful for each and every person giving up their time and their talent and their treasure. And I know that what we give returns to us, pressed down to overflowing. For we can never outgive God. So I see each of us prospered and blessed, being the blessing and being the blessed. Thank you. Thank you. I am thankful, so grateful this moment right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right now. One more time, sing it with us. I am thankful, so grateful in this moment right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right now. And so we welcome this energy of gratitude. We welcome it. We make it a space within us for every single day. Throughout the day, we find ways to be in gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. Thank you for joining us this morning. We do invite you to join us for lunch if you're open to that. It's just right behind us. Amelie's new location, just right down this road right here, 36th Street. And please stay tuned. If you're not on our mailing list, there's a little how to do that in the baskets with the QR codes. There's also how to sign up for the newsletter. And Angie did that for us. Thank you. She's holding that up like Vanna White. That's wonderful. And then, so there's ways to sign up for our newsletter. You can also keep up with us on Instagram and Facebook. So I encourage you to do that because we are in the middle of I feel the earth move under my feet, right? Everything is shifting. I love it too. I'm going to embrace it. So everything is, that's right, everything is unfolding and brand new every single day with our evolution into our new space. And we really do welcome your help. So stay tuned on how you can be part of that. Join us in our closing song, if you would. We let the love wash over us. We just let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let. Love it when we get more people than the circle will hold. That's great. We let the joy. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We know as we let it be, we create the peace that we want to see. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. Now let's just take it down like a prayer for just a second. Whether it's someone in this room or someone online, maybe it's a friend or acquaintance, but there's someone out there that needs to be reminded that there's grace and we don't have to figure it out. We just open to it and we expect it and we allow it to wash over us, to hold us through whatever it is you're going through. We let the grace. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We love you, we bless you, and we thank you. Have some coffee and some hugs and some donuts before you go away. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Let's claim some joy. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. How about some love? Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything. Let's break it down on some God. Here we go. God is my source. God is my power. Let's see your hands together. God gives me everything I need. Help us out, y'all. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Just that last part. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. We love y'all. Thanks so much.